Hey guys! So today I'm going to be showing you how I made an insert for my Ita bag. So I decided to make an insert because I figured it would be easier to put in and take out charms if I just had the piece that I could go ahead and slide in and out of my bag that had all of my charms on it, so everything was still protected and safe but had something to go on top of. So this is what it looks like with my charms on it, and I'll show you the back too. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my charms and everything and tell you about how I made this actually. So this is what the insert looks like when it doesn't have any charms in it. It's kind of like a weird looking pillow the way I decided to make this. I'm sure anyone could make this in a variety of ways. I just kind of chose one way and kind of went with it. So what I did was I took a piece of cardboard and I measured it out to a size that I thought would fit in the bag. I think the size I ended up at was 9 by 10.5 inches, so one side is slightly bigger than the other, and that's what I was able to comfortably slide in and out of my bag. But you'll have to check with your bag just in case it's different, or like, you know, what you like to do. Then after that I measured out some fabric to be this outside casing. This is sort of like a pillowcase in a way, so I measured it out just to fit loosely around it and I'd be able to slip the cardboard in and out of it pretty easily. And after I measured that out, I also decided to sew on some ribbon and lace because I own a ton of red lace for God knows why, what reason, and I just figured it would be like a nice extra, you know, touch. This fabric was also just somebody laying around, but it sort of reminded me of Dia because it's like really elegant and pretty, and that's how I like view Dia. So I added some decorations. Obviously you guys can choose a fabric that you feel is appropriate and kind of represents the character. Then after I sewed those strips on, I sewed up the sides and I had like a little pillowcase. So I went ahead, slipped my cardboard in, make sure it fit right. And then I took a small towel. You guys can really use like actual proper filling and stuff, and I filled this itself with a towel, which makes it sort of cushioned, so that way everything is kind of like soft and protected, and it has like the back support from the cardboard, but in the front it's plush and it's really easy to put charms in and out of. So after that I went ahead and I did something really bad. I'm sure you could sew this up if you wanted, but I just went ahead and folded over the top and hot glued it. So it's like solid in the top, like no one's gonna ever see this, so it doesn't really matter. But that's just the way I decided to close it off. And thus I have my insert for my Ita bag. I hope I haven't been covering my mouth this entire time. Another thing I did is I took a heart stencil that I kind of took from the heart bag itself, and I marked off where on my pillow I most likely wouldn't be able to see things if I put charms past them. And then that's just sort of what I use as a guide for putting charms on my bag. I don't know if you can see the marks. I did them in pencil, so it's super light, so I can see them when I'm putting stuff on, but I'm not going to necessarily see them when it's in the bag. And so all you have to do then is put all the charms on and then slip it back inside. That is what the insert looks like when it's in the bag without any charms. The nice thing is also is this gives the bag a lot of like support, so you don't have to worry about any of the fabric getting pulled down or looking weird. And it's also easy then to also still use the rest of the bag without worrying about affecting any of your lovely items and merchandise on the front. So I hope you guys found this video to be somewhat helpful. I figured it was just a quick DIY for something that's like a really nice thing you can do to your Ita bag, just to like give it a nice, you know, professional touch. The beauty, the grace, the customability. It's fantastic. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Next week I'm going to have an official Ita bag update going up where I will show you all of the merchandise that is in my Ita bag, as well as where I bought it from, so go ahead and stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and I will see you all next week. Bye bye!